Scott Disick, real reason for hospitalization revealed? As we reported earlier this week, Scott Disick was hospitalized last month following an emotional breakdown that left friends so concerned about his welfare that they contacted authorities. Disick was placed on a 5,150 psychiatric hold, but released less than 3 days later after demonstrating that he did not present a threat to himself or others. As a result of Disick's heavy drinking and recent downward spiral, it was widely assumed that his self-destructive lifestyle had finally caught up to the 34-year-old father of 3. Now, however, sources close the law are revealing that the situation is more complex than it initially seemed. Sources close to Scott tell Radar Online that Disick's hospitalization was tied to his drinking, but in an indirect fashion. It seems Scott has been struggling with an unspecified health issue for the past 10 years, and his frequent drunkenness led him to stop taking his medications at some point over the past few months. Scott started using drugs and alcohol as a way to escape from his problems, one insider tells Radar. However, the more he continued to drink, the worse his other problem became. The nature of that other problem remains a mystery, but apparently, it was the basis for Kourtney Kardashian and Kris Jenner's claim that Scott needed to be hospitalized for his own safety. Yes, it was Scott's ex-girlfriend and his former mother-in-law who requested the psychiatric hold, a reminder that while he's burned just about every conceivable ridge, the Kardashians are standing by Disick. Just as they supported Lamar Odom during his recent troubles. Kourtney and Kris had to sign off on Scott getting 5,150 on August 18 because they are the closest thing to a family that Scott has, says the insider. Apparently, Kourtney and Kris were quick to recognize Scott's symptoms, and they contacted the police as a precaution. Fortunately, when the time came to enter treatment, Disick reportedly went without a fight. Kourtney and Scott know that the incident was caused by him not taking medications that he is prescribed, says the source. Scott was compliant with the hospital doctor's orders and was released. While there are reports that Disick is still drinking, his condition has reportedly stabilized. It may be a while before we find out the details of Scott's hospitalization, but sources say Disick's struggles will be featured on the upcoming season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He is hoping Scott is able to find the help he needs in the meantime.